Michigan State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense takes the field to start this game off. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Bearcats want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here. Quickly
complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Quick release on the RPO. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
So FIU's offense will take the field for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Mooney. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught in the backfield, it's Lanier. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Panthers are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it to the back. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got his man on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Gets the back moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to get it to the marker. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 7 over Texas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Under fire! And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass rush is effective.
To get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Motion from the back. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
It's fourth down.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup of the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive.
Turning it on! And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to sling it on second down. Got his man quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the field goal unit is on the field. It is good! And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Caught over the middle. It's Mooney. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll leave it with him. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. He'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. A lot of urgency for this offense. He wants to throw it again. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Fires left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, running back gets to give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
FIU will line up to punt. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Hold and fired complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Snagged out of the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes the easy completion. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The kick is on its way. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. He leaves it with his back. Oh, sweet feet. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Give to the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Mooney. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
At the 37. Brings up 2nd down.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. FIU will line up to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Rides the back and leaves it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in 1st downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The RPO fired complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
4th down coming up.
Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Got his man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They're working that left side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Florida International, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Lanier. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Line getting set on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
2nd down.
Right on the money. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab near the marker. It's Mooney. And he's brought down after a nice gain. FIU pushing tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rousseau. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Loads quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Up 2. Third down coming.
Wants to throw again. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida International.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one, Kevin? And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lanier. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. It's a one-possession game in the fourth. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Grab near the marker. It's Rousseau. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, FIU. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. The short hands, it's Green. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that is another first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Green. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Soft spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Touchdown, Bearcats! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time the play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking ever really helps. But certainly this was a